I think you know what's coming.
I think I do. I think I do.
So let's see how we handle this one. Okay. Internet detectives,
Mhm. The sleuths, if you
the
will.
sleuths,
Yeah,
have seen that I Know What You Did Last Summer has begun production.
it has. Yeah.
They have also seen that Freddie Prinze Jr. has been
Mhm.
on set
Yeah.
and has released some stories saying he's finished filming, which have come into question if they are real or not stories.
Oh.
Also, my own sleuthing has detected that you've gone from shorter hair to longer hair,
Uh-huh.
looking a little bit more like Julie James,
Oh, interesting. Uh-huh.
and that you have a little time off before going back to 911.
Mhm.
So, are you possibly preparing to be Julie James again?
I am possibly preparing for that. The hair change had nothing to do with that. I just needed something new. I get very bored with my hair very quickly. And because of some things that are going to be coming up on 911, it felt like a good time to sort of change it up. So that's what the hair change is for. I am so close to being able to say something that's exciting. But it has been very hard to do. And I want to clarify this because so many people have been like literally the line in the movie, what are you waiting for? Like, what is happening? Right. And it has only been scheduling and then me trying to make sure that if I go back to the franchise, I just don't want to be the ghost of like 90s past. It's like, ooh, here I am. And she like dissolves off into her. Like, I really want to do something and I want to be there for Julie James fans. And so we have just been trying to figure it out. And I think we're really close to figuring it out. And I will be as excited as everyone else if I can say that officially very soon.
Yeah, and that makes sense. You
Yeah.
want something like juicy worth going back for.
Yeah, I just want it to like matter, and not even for like the new fans of I Know What You Did Last Summer, but for the moms who will be paying for those tickets to take their kids because they loved the first one. I just want it to feel like, if she comes back, that it means something. But what
Okay.
do we think about this hair if I did come back? Do we feel like this is a good, like, evolved 27 years later, Julie?
I think the hair is perfect for new Julie James. I do.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
really do. The first thing I
if I end
thought
up with
was,
this hair, then
okay.
you were the deciding factor.
Okay. Oh,
You
wow.
can take that
Okay.
with you. Great.
Uh, Love it. You know what? I do.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect. And what I
Okay.
will say, the last thing I'll say is presumably with these conversations going on and you wanting
Yeah.
to come back if there's a juicy reason to come back for, I think it's safe to say in the script, perhaps Julie is already in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know I can't get much more out of you,
You
so
cannot.
we're gonna leave it at that. But
Yeah.
we're leaving on a hopeful note with this.
Very hopeful.
The one thing I will say is just like your song in the first one, How Do I Deal? We're gonna need another one. So if that's
Right?
not
That's
part
what
of it,
I said. It needs to come with another song. I
hmm
know. I'm
hmm
working on that too. We'll see.
it must be fun for you to hear how excited people are and all the
Oh,
curiosity
it's
around you
amazing.
returning. I mean, that movie really does mean so much to people. So aside from like I'm sure always hearing about how people want you to come back, it must be fun to go through this again.
Oh my God, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I said that to them when they came and even talked to us about it. Like, what an honor it is 27 years later to even be thought of to come back. Because the truth is, they could do it without us. They shouldn't, but they could do it
Wait, wait,
without
wait,
us.
wait, 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 wait.
And
No, 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 no,
and
no.
it's really nice that they don't want to. So I appreciate that, and I really appreciate that it matters to the fans so much because that's truly the only people I care about in this circumstance. And so I really want to give them the answer that they want and that I want. And yeah, we're very hopeful at this point.
Okay, wait, I have just one more on this.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about possibly Randy returning?
I have heard that. Yes, I have.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Because
Uh-huh.
they were besties in the movie. I had to remind myself, if I'm being totally honest, I had to go through both movies and remind myself who had died and who hadn't because I'm in my 40s. So I was like, wait, can that person come back? And then no, oh no, no, oh yeah, no, that one was bloody. And then I was like, because my first thought was we have to have Jack Black, and then I was like, oh no, he died. Can't have
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I had to run through real quick and just make sure
There are
that,
some deaths you just can't come back from. Like Jack Black, I'm sorry, it just can't happen.
can't, you
Can't happen.
can't.
Helen
You
Shivers, people are a little mixed on.
But I mean, she was frozen in the ice and her head was off. I mean, it's pretty, I don't know we can be confused about that one.
Right.
But yes. And then I just heard that there's this whole thing where they think that Sarah and I were fighting or something. Have you heard this? There's like all
No.
these things out there. And I was
Like in
like,
real life?
yeah, and that like yeah, it's been really fun. I've really enjoyed going and like trying to read the stuff now and be like, what are people saying about when we did the movie before, now, all of that stuff. And there and somebody the other day was like, yeah, I think Julie made sure that she was killed because girl actresses don't like to work with girl actresses. I was like, what are you I was 18. They were not taking script notes from me, guys. Like, what are you talking
And you
about?
were probably friends.
Totally. I mean, all of us were like in that experience together, kind of, figuring it all out and everything. And I root for her and Freddie and like think it's the cutest thing in the world that they've been married for 100 years and have kids. And like it's like adorable. So yeah, no, it's just been really funny to see all of the stuff
Oh
that
my
people
God.
think. But yes, I have also heard the Brandy rumor and yeah, we'll see.
Okay. All right. That's a lot of good information. All I know is if you're not in a little crop top running around again,
Oh God, there
I
will
don't know.
not be a crop top. That I can assure you. Can I tell you the funniest story? Honestly, my son Atticus, when his thought it was the most innocent, sweet thing, but it was like I was dead. Like it was really funny. He was watching the movie and he came running out and he was like, "Mommy, I just saw the weirdest thing." He was like, "There was this stuff up here," and I was like, "Sweetie, that's where mommy's boobs used to be."
Stop. Stop. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
he
God.
was
I'm
like, "Wait,
snotting. I'm
what?"
laughing. I'm snotting. I'm laughing
And
so
he was
hard.
like, wait, it was so innocent. And so he was so worried about what was up there because he's so used to them being lower because I'm in my 40s and I've breastfed 3 children. Um, so I made the joke the other day. I was like, guys, if this happens, like we're gonna have to tie him up over my ears and invite him back up for the for the next movie. We're
Just
gonna
get
be
that
like,
push up.
there'll be crew like marionettes holding him up as I run through something. Oh my God, it was hilarious. It made me laugh so hard. It was the
That's
sweetest.
pretty
He
amazing.
was so concerned and
That
then confused as to how they ended up this way. It was very funny.
that might be the headline for the entire interview.
Oh God. Oh God. Great. Great.